What is going on, YouTube? It's your girl Easy Breezy, and I'm back with another hair sponsor. Thank you so much, ISEE Hair. They sent me this straight lace front unit. Now we're doing a jet black middle part today, but it's not gonna be bone straight, right? We're doing something a little different. I'm going for the bumped, layered, like late 90s vibe. And it's so funny how trends, like hair trends, fashion trends, just come in and out, in and out. So I remember when I was in like middle school, high school, getting my relaxer, getting my hair pressed out, and my hair was always bumped. And when girls got extensions back then, like when I was in school, girls were not wearing wigs at all. Like your weave had to be like looking like your real hair. Like people had to wonder if that was your real hair or not. So, girls would have tracks in between their real hair, like glue them in or sew them in or whatever. But in school, like when you had a weave, the main goal was to make it look natural. So, all the wigs and all the colors and stuff, that didn't come about really until like years after I graduated, which was probably like 2013-ish. But, despite trends coming back and forth, I honestly don't think partial sew-ins are ever coming back. Like, I think we have damaged our hair enough, lost enough edges, and we've learned our lesson. Yeah, it's about time we learned our lesson. So now we're using wigs to get those quote-unquote natural looks. So when y'all get y'all wigs in the mail, the hairline is gonna come like pre-customized a little bit, but y'all know I be having to add my little breezy touch to it. So I always pluck and bleach the hairline off camera before I start recording. And I have to add my lace tint, my semi-permanent little brown colors on the lace and my makeup to make it match my model's complexion. All right, so if you've been looking for a stocking cap to fit your complexion, because a lot of us be having to put a pound of makeup on a beige stocking cap, like beauty supply stores, what are y'all doing? Head to galaxygirlhair.com. We have multiple different colors. We have the beige, the medium brown, and the dark brown to fit a wide range of skin tones. So head to the website right now. All right, so I'm ready to get into the shop talk. All right, so y'all remember, whatever happens in the shop stays in the shop, okay? Period. All right, so today we're talking about dating and relationships. So the thing that's been going around all over YouTube, just Instagram, the internet, and just like the relationship, community is quote unquote dating down. So basically, dating down is dating someone that makes less than you, right? So this mainly refers to women dating men that make less than them, because obviously a man dating a woman that makes less than him is not dating down. That's just normal, I guess. But before we get into that topic, let's take it back real quick. So basically, a few hundred years ago, a group of malicious, evil, egotistical, power-hungry people came into a land that was already occupied by its natives. This group of people was not connected to Mother Earth. They did not flow with nature at all. So when they came to this new land, they had to piggyback and work under these people to understand how to cultivate the land and how to basically survive. So after learning from these people how to live one with the universe, even good hygiene, how to cultivate the land, studying their mathematics, their sciences, with the help of guns, they took over the land. So automatically, they murder all the people in power, the rulers, the masculine men, because once you kill that, the people scramble and now they have no one to turn to. So after they got rid of all the masculine figures in that community, they took all the men, the women, and the children that were willing to bow down and made them their slaves. So in this slaving process, the families were completely separated. So the adults were not able to teach their offspring their traditions. The children did not know their last names. The children did not know where they came from. Their history was completely wiped out. So to keep these growing children slaves, to keep them obedient, and to keep them docile and mentally enslaved, they had to implement a few techniques. So according to Willie Lynch, in order to keep these people separated and prevent them from uniting, you have to separate them by their physical qualities. Girl against boy, light skin against dark skin, tall against short, coarse hair against straight hair. Give the illusion that these people are not united and that all of these genes come from melanated people in the first place. Another way to keep the people in check is to completely eliminate their masculine figures. Now, the last thing that they want are tribes being started and armies being started, ones that can actually overturn them. So they had to emasculate our black men. Strip them naked in front of the entire community, cover them in honey and feathers, strap their legs and their arms to two horses facing different directions, whip the horses, and make the people watch them being torn to shreds. Take them, rape them in front of their own wives. These are men butt raping other men, by the way. This was the only way to make the women feel completely unsafe, make them feel like they couldn't turn to their black men for safety, for protection, and she had to turn to the white man. And to protect her children from this unfortunate fate, she had to teach her daughters how to be obedient, how to learn how to please the white man and work hard. And she had to teach her son how to calm down, don't say too much, don't do too much. Don't make the white man angry or you're gonna end up like your father. All right, fast forward to today. Now, even though we're not physically chained in shackles and black men are not being torn apart by horses in the media, every time one of our black men are murdered by the police, when we give these people our energy, we are unknowingly participating in a sacred ritual. A ritual that constantly conditions our mind to live in fear, that constantly reminds our women that your black men can't protect you. A constant reminder to our black men to live in a state of fear and to be obedient or you'll be killed. So basically, not giving black men opportunities and constantly diminishing them and discouraging them keeps them docile and in turn keeps an entire race of black people controllable. All right, so now let's take a look at this westernized system, all right? We don't look up to the strongest anymore, the most courageous, the most respectable, the ones that can actually protect their family. Because of money, it now becomes an even playing field where as long as you have money, you have leverage. Now, for the first time ever, now that women can have money, they somehow feel like they don't need a man. Because as long as a female has money, I guess police can protect her, the white man can protect her. And to make the scale even more unbalanced, now the women have more degrees, more money, and just an overall more success rate than black males in America. And this becomes more and more unbalanced every single day, with the feminist movements, these women fighting for quote unquote equal rights, fighting for equal rights in the workplace, fighting to become equal to men. But can two women produce offspring? Can a woman protect herself? I mean, yeah, she can fight, but is a woman a real woman without a man? So because of the money system, now we're thinking that a man is not a man unless he has a lot of money, either the same as us or more than us. We're not actually looking at him for his character traits, who he is. Can he protect me? Is he honorable? Now, the thing that makes dating down, quote unquote, actually valid is because men tend to equate their value with how much money that they have. So a black man in America may not love himself. He may not be confident. He may be completely toxic unless he has money. And if he doesn't have money, it's like, who is he? So as a people, we have to understand that money does not make you. Women, when you're dating, remember this, and men, remember this for yourself. Money does not make you. It does not make your character. It does not make you respectable or honorable. Money is just a cherry on top that makes your life more comfortable, I guess, like instead of learning how to make traditional meals passed down from your ancestors, you can just buy food from a buffet, I guess. Instead of us actually knowing how to build our own homes and cultivate the land so we can properly live off this earth, if anything was to happen, I guess we can call a contractor company and go to Walmart, I guess. And after we buy our new house and we're putting together our new dinner table, your dad never taught you how to do shit. You don't know how to fix anything. You don't know how to put anything together. So I guess you can call someone off Google, I guess. You know what? Yeah, forget all that. I can't just have a guy that has money. I need a guy that, is smart enough to work this system enough to have money, become an entrepreneur. That shows that you are just smart in general, intelligent, innovative, can keep up with the times, is not a victim to your circumstance, and you can actually adapt. But also, are you a man? What are your values? What can you do? Can you protect me? So the last thing that I want is a guy that has, a lot of money, but is emotionally unstable, does not care about his health, is not able to protect me, will damn near run from a fight, and can't put a damn table together. So back to this dating down thing. Is dating down valid? Is it real? Should it be considered? Or is dating down just another tactic to get Black women to look down on our men? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not delusional. I know we live in America and we're not in the tropics. I understand money is important, but is that the only thing to consider when dating? Is that a deal breaker? That a man doesn't make as much money as you? Should we actually consider that dating down? Does that make you better than him? I mean, does that mean he's under you if that's dating down? So let me know in the comments, what do y'all think? Is dating down a thing, and can money actually determine a man's worth and value? Or is love blind, and is that just superficial? All right, so back to this install. So right now I'm cutting layers, and I always make sure like I pull two pieces in the front like together so I can make sure the layers start evenly. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my flat iron and start to do the little bevel at the tips. And by the way, so far I'm loving this wig. The hair is super soft, and a lot of the wigs I get really don't have any unusual shedding or tangling, but every now and then I do get a wig like that and I will let y'all know, but this is not one of them. This wig is definitely soft, definitely of quality, and it's really dense too, so it has some weight on it. Oh, yes, ma'am. I'm loving these layers. So, it's funny. A lot of people don't ask for layers. Like, layers went completely out of style for like 5 years straight. So now that we're doing the beveled layers again, I'm happy because I'm just a hair person. I love it all. Listen, baby, I understood the assignment. Okay? One thing about me. So this wig definitely is nice, dense, shiny. It flat ironed really nice. And I like the knots on it too. The knots weren't big. So once I plucked and bleached it, the hairline just natural. So this is the final result and I love it. Tell me what y'all think. Once again, thank you so much, ISEE Hair, for sponsoring this video with this straight lace front unit. If you guys want this exact wig, I'm going to put all the information in the description below. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you go ahead and do that and turn on your notifications. See y'all later.